Hi friends, welcome to Learn with Krishna Sandeep channel. In this video, we'll see one important program, how to get the last day of the month. Okay, we are giving one date and for that date, we need to get the last day of the month. For example, if we are giving 15th Jan 2021. So this falls under which month? January month. And what is the last day in the January? 31st. Okay, so if we are giving a string with this 15/1/2021, we should print Jan 31, which is the last day of the month. Okay, 31st. Okay, so 31st is the last day of the month. And similarly, if we take August, right? Okay, so here what I am giving, August 20th, 28, 2021. And here we need to when we pass this 28 2021, so the last day of August is what? 31st, so it should give me 30. Similarly, if we give any date in September, it should give the last day as 30. Okay, so we can achieve this in three different ways. So the first one is by using the calendar, and the second one is by using the simple date format, and third one is by using the local date. So we'll see the three different methods to get the last day of a month in Java. So first we'll start with the first method by using calendar. I'm just creating one method called using calendar, and then we'll create a method here. And just do quick fix and then create a method using calendar. Okay. And here what we need to do, first we need to create an instance of Gregorian calendar. So calendar cal equal to new Gregorian calendar, and to this Gregorian calendar we need to pass the year, okay, and then date, and then year, month and date. Year, okay, and the month is what? 1, and the date is what? Assume that it's 15th. Okay, so now we have created the calendar instance. Now what we need to do is need to create an instance of date, and then just say date equal to cal dot get time. Okay, and finally what we need to do, we need to create an object of simple date format. Okay, so date format df equal to new simple date format, and then pass what we need to pass here, we need to pass the format of the date. So what is the format of the date here? Year, and then month, and then date. Okay, so this is how we need to pass the format to the simple date format class. So once we pass the format, what is the last step? We need to okay, just call df dot format and then pass the date, and here we'll get, just do sys out. Okay, here you got the date. So first you have created an instance of Gregorian calendar, and you have created an instance of date, and what we need to do, we need to create a date format instance as well. So it's a combination of calendar, date and date format. So finally, after creating the date format, mainly we are using this date format for formatting the date. Okay, but the main thing to calculate the last day of the month is happening with these two. Hope you understand, right? So when we say cal dot get time, it will give you the last day of the month. So let's run the program and see the output. So here you got 20 One second. So we have done these 3 steps. So what this will do now, when we print the date, it will print the 15th, 1st, 21st. Okay, let's see here what is the output. So if you see here, whatever the date format, okay, here since 1 is nothing but it's a February, so Gregorian calendar will take it as a February. Got it? So whatever the date we are given here, it is printing here. But what we need to do, we need to get the last day of the month. So when I give January, it should give me the last day of the January. So now what I'll do, I'll just make little modifications in this to make you understand. So I'll remove this YYYYMM and I'll be leaving only D, and here you should not pause any date. So if you are not passing any date to the Gregorian calendar, it will give you the last day of the month. Okay, let's run the program and see the output. You see the output, so it will be printing 31. Okay, now I'm just changing it to 2 and see what is the output here. So how many number of days are there in the February? So in February we will be having 28 days. Let's see what output we are getting here. You see, we are getting the output as 28. Again, if I take March, it should give me 31. So this is how we get the last day of the month in Java, by using the calendar instance, date and date format. So this is the method 1. We have 2 more methods. Okay, the other one is by directly using the simple date format. Okay, so how do we do using the simple date format? Just by using only 2. Here we'll not be using any date. We'll just use the calendar and directly the simple date format. In simple date format, we have a month. We have different methods to get it actually. So that's how we'll be getting this. Okay. Method is using the simple date format and the calendar instance directly. I mean, with the help of 3 lines, we are able to get here. But there is another method using calendar and simple date format. It involves almost 8 to 9 steps. So let's not look into that because we need 8 to 9 steps there. So the other method is, third method is using the local date. Let's look into the local date. So I don't want to discuss the method 2, which is having more number of steps, but if you take local date, right, we have very less number of steps here. Okay, let's do a quick fix and create the method for using the local date. Here what I'll be doing, here I'll be creating first date and then I'll be passing this date to the local date instance. Okay, string date equal to 15th, 2nd, 2021. Local date equal to local date dot parse, and here what we need to do, we need to pass date here. What we need to do, we need to pass the date here. And what is the next step? And to this date, to this local date and the pass method, what we can do is we can pass the datetime formatter as well. So here let's pass the format as well to this local date time. So what we need to do here, just say date time formatter dot off, and here we need to give the pattern, I mean in which pattern we want the date. So d/mm/yy. Okay, this is the pattern. So now we have created the instance of local date to the so what we need to do, first we need to create a string date object, I mean whatever the date value, I mean from which we need to get the last day of month, we need to create a date instance with the value in it. and we need to create an instance of local date and then parse it by passing the date and then datetime format, and pass the pattern as well. And then what we need to do, we need to just say local date equal to local date dot with local date dot with the day of month. There is a method called with day of month. Okay, and to this with day of month, what we need to do, we need to pass the local date dot get month dot length. So I'll explain you what exactly I'm trying to do here. Okay, just say local date dot get month, and then we'll get the length. Okay, and to this length method, what we need to do, we need to get pass the year value. I mean, whether it is a leap year or not, we need to pass that value, because for leap year in February we will be having the 29 days, otherwise it will be 28 days. Okay, so now I'll explain what I'm trying to do here. This is the important line to get the last day of month. So how do we get that? So first what we did, we created a date object, and with this date object, what we have converted this string date into local date, because in Java we have an API local date. With this local date API, we can perform many operations and many manipulations on the date. So first we converted string date to the local date by passing the date and pattern. Okay, once we get the local date object, to this local date object just call get month. So when we say local date dot get month, what happens? Okay, it gets the month of the year field using the month enum. So it will extract the month. Okay, so once it extracts the month, when it calls the length method, what this length method will do, it gets the length of this month in days. For example, local date dot month, it will give you February, enum February. So when we calculate February, right, February dot length, it will give you 28 days or 29 days. But okay, but to this we need to pass leap year or not. Okay, so if it is a leap year, okay, it will check first local date dot is leap year or not. If it is leap year, the value will be 29. If it is not leap year, it will be 28. So that is the reason we need to pass local date dot is leap year. So when we say local date dot is leap year, it will extract 2021 and it will check whether this 2021 is leap year or not. If it is leap year, we'll get the number of days as 29. Otherwise, we will get 28. Hope you understand, right? So let's run the program, and finally, what we will do, we'll get the value of month here. So how do we get that? Just say sys local date dot get day of month. Let's run the program and see the output. So for 15th February 2021, what is the output? We should get 28. Why? Because the last day of the month in the February 2021 is okay, which is 28. Let's see, we are getting some exception here. Let's see what is the exception. Text 15 to 21 could not be passed. Unable to obtain local date from temporal accessor. Okay, weekday based year Sunday 1 2021 15th and month of the year is 2. Temporal access. Okay, let me check what is the exception here. Let's fix this exception. Root cause of this issue is okay d/mm/yy. So the root cause of this issue is we need to remove this m here. Okay, we need to pass only single m, and to this what we need to give is we need to pass 4 y's. Okay, d/m/yy. Okay, we need to pass the year, 4 year values. So d/m/yy. And now let's run the program and see the output. So that is because since we are not giving the proper format here, because of that we are getting the issue. Let's run the program and see the output now. If you see here, we got 28. Why? Because since it is not in leap year, and okay, and it's the month of February, we got like that. Okay, I'm giving you 2024 here. Let's run the program and see the output. So 15 to 2024. If you see here, we got 29. Why we got 29? Because in 2024 is a leap year. Okay, and in the month of February we'll be having 29 days. So this is how we get the last day of the month. Before Java 8 we use calendar, and this is a simple way to get the last day of the month by passing the last day as 0 here, and we need to give in the simple date format only the DD, which will give you the last day of the month. And after Java 8, what we need to do, we need to use the local date API and we'll be getting the value. So hope you got this right. Okay, how to get the last day of month. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this video.